Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is the reason I believe the 27th night of Ramadan is not Laylatul Qadr. Because Laylatul Qadr has certain signs that were mentioned in several ahadith that we have to consider to find Laylatul Qadr. These are 5 distinct signs of Laylatul Qadr that are mentioned in ahadith. The first one is the possibility of rain during Laylatul Qadr. A lot of you might know this hadith, but Sa'id al-Khudri, he mentioned in a long hadith that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam once made itikaf for the first 10 nights of Ramadan, and then Jibreel alayhi salam came to him and said, the night that you're looking for is ahead of you. Then he made itikaf and prayed and secluded himself in the mosque for the next 10 nights of Ramadan. Jibreel alayhi salam again came and said that the night that you're looking for is ahead of you. And then on the 20th of Ramadan, he came in the day and gave a short khutbah to the Sahaba. And he said that whoever was making itikaf, because the Sahaba were also making itikaf along with Rasulullah, whatever he did, they used to do it. They used to emulate him. So he said, you can continue to make the itikaf in the last 10 nights, that is, because I was shown Laylatul Qadr, but I have forgotten. He said that it's during the odd nights of the last 10 nights of Ramadan. And I was shown in a dream that it was raining, and I came out with a wet face and mud on my face due to praying. Sa'id al-Khudri said that one night he saw Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His face was covered with mud and rain after the salah, and he knew that that was the Laylatul Qadr. Now the Laylatul Qadr can be in any of these last 10 nights of Ramadan, but the possibility of it being during the odd nights of Ramadan is much greater. And also the other signs are that the night is very pleasant. It's not hot or it's not cold. It's not uncomfortably hot or uncomfortably cold. It's a very pleasant night. And the moon is clear like a disc. The moon, you can see very clear. The sky is very clear. And of course, there could be clear skies, but there could be some rain suddenly, as it happened during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that suddenly the rain clouds came and it started raining, and it was one of the signs of Laylatul Qadr. In another hadith, there is the mention of the sun being like a copper orb, not extremely bright and without visible rays. So these are the 5 signs of Laylatul Qadr. 1, the possibility of rain. 2, that the sun will be without rays the next morning and it looks like an orb. 3, the moon during the Laylatul Qadr and the night sky is pretty clear, and the moon is like a disc, like a half a plate or like a plate. You can literally see the circumference and the disc of the moon. And finally, the night of Laylatul Qadr is not hot or cold. It's a very pleasant night. Me personally, from the past few years at least, I have not found this night to be on the 27th night. It has always been extremely foggy or warm or uncomfortable on the night of 27th, like it is tonight. I feel that tonight as well, which is the 27th night, is not Laylatul Qadr. I feel that the Laylatul Qadr is either on the 21st or 23rd of Ramadan. And some of the scholars, they say that Laylatul Qadr can float in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. It is not necessarily on the same night every year on the 21st or on the 23rd or 27th. It is possible that it can float in different nights of the last 10 nights. And this is why it is urged for us to do itikaf in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, like Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba used to do, and look for Laylatul Qadr and all these signs of Laylatul Qadr during the last 10 nights. And if you find Laylatul Qadr in any one of these 10 nights, then it is as if you have prayed for more than 83 years. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. It is better than 1,000 months. Not just 1,000 months, not just 83.3 years, but it is better than that, meaning much more than 1,000 months. You can get the reward for praying or doing whatever adhkar or reciting the Quran. Like, for example, if you pray 2 rakahs during the Laylatul Qadr, it is as if you prayed 2 rakahs continuously every day for 83.3 years at least. And if you prayed more, it's as if you prayed that much more for more than 83.3 years of your life. None of us can do that. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the opportunity to find Laylatul Qadr this year, next year, and every year till the end of our lives.